The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And to the 36-yard line. Taken down there after getting 8 yards. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, it's Gibson, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. That's going to be caught by Samuel. That catch good for only a couple. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Down to the 25. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
A 42-yard attempt.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And it's 3-0 Washington. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 1st downs and 3 points.
At their own 21-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And he'll find Hall. 7 yards the pick up there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
At the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
The tackle made at the 44.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
First down.
First down. Here's Burrow. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Gibson. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
That's the end.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Fitzpatrick got a man and he hits him in stride. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 36 yards on the play.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And again this time to the tailback. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Ball carrier.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it, because nowadays you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a
gain of 32 that time.
Cincinnati.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Number 1.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Back in the first quarter, you said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year, and the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game. Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game.
Bengals 7.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Fitzpatrick to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And his throw is incomplete. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Big yardage that time for Washington. 41 yards on the ground. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On second and goal, Fitzpatrick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Terry McLaurin, his fourth touchdown on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half. Give them a...
And that's caught inside the 35.
They're not even trying to do
all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown.
A big play there. 78 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Washington 17. Bengals 14.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
On play action, Fitzpatrick slings this deep from McLaurin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Now Burrow on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First down.
They go play action with Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for his wideout. Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And not a whole lot doing there, as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On third down, Burrow. He'll find the rookie from Clemson, T. Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off near the 44. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Throwing Fitzpatrick. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson, complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and all of a sudden here, it's third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They just get the play off. Now Fitzpatrick. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Fitzpatrick to throw for it on 4th down. Got his target, Samuel. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down.
17-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They go play action. Fitzpatrick sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
59 mark, 59 mark, check, 59.
Here's Fitzpatrick. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 39. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he knocks it through.
Washington 31, Bengals 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Back at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 14, and that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And now they will throw it with Burrow. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to go down again. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
at the 12-yard line.
Now Fitzpatrick. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
A gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Hopkins' kick is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Open man is Higgins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Burrow getting this into the hands of Higgins. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And Burrow going to throw again. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. He's going to let it fly. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. Now for the point after. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
He's tackled at the...
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mike, check 33.
3rd and short yardage. Fitzpatrick. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Christian Fulton, the rookie, picks it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet.
Let's go, defense.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. William Jackson with a pick. Past the 20.
Oh, that's the way to
And
run
he
it,
will
boy.
bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken in the end zone.
Brandon Wilson on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Burrow's pass.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Right there, look, 55. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Mark 55. Mark 55. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
That's a what?
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, it's Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
59 mark, 59 mark.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.